You guys are watching the Honor Show. We're sitting here with the homeboy Sweet Tooth right now. He's one of the dopest young producers out there. And how are you doing today, man? It's an honor to have you on the Honor Show.
I'm doing good. And I'm happy to be here.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Shout out SOUTHSIDE MIKO for helping get this set up. He's one of the coolest dudes. I like him. I like his music. And I'll put a link to his Instagram and shit down in the description later, as well as Sweet Tooth, so you guys can find them, find their social media, go check them out. So tell us, where are you from?
I'm from Colorado, right by the Four Corners. And yeah, it's a desert out here.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
You were saying it's like a desert down there, like shit's like starting on fire and shit?
Oh yeah, every summer there's a fire.
Oh yeah, yeah, them wildfires and shit. Just it's drier there, right? Like it's really easy to the humidity's way low.
Oh yeah, and we barely got like any snow this winter, so it's gonna be a pretty rough summer out here.
Yeah, because the only reason I kind of know a little bit about the weather is because I watch a guy, The Strange Show, the dude with the red hair, and he grows, and he's like, we're talking about humidity. He's like, yeah, if you can get it down to 30-some% humidity in late flower. And I'm up in Minnesota. There's no, like, maybe in the winter I could do that. There's no fucking way, though, in this. Like, right now, even I'm having problems controlling humidity because it's just going up and up. Like, in the summer, it'll be 80-90% humidity almost around here. And but sometimes we'll have dry summers and shit, too. But I know I'd hear a lot about the fires down there and stuff. Like, how do you guys deal with that? Like, is there certain places you can't go to in the summer, or certain things you can't do because of the fire warnings?
Oh yeah, fire bans all the time. If you get busted with a fire, it depends on how bad the humidity is.
Right.
Sometimes you can get charged upwards of like $1,500. I think it was one year.
Wow. I suppose if it's dry like that, though, yeah, any fire could just destroy thousands of acres of forest. Anything. It's bad shit.
Yeah.
Did you like growing up there?
What was that?
Did you like growing up there?
I'd say so for the most part. With it being a small town, yeah, but the location's a bit iffy on the people who drive through here because we're a pretty big route town.
Sure. Yeah, I can understand that. Border towns, route towns, they can bring some shifty elements about, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. At what age did you start getting into music?
I got in at age 12, actually.
Nice. Oh yeah.
It was during COVID. I got quarantined, so I was sitting in my room with nothing but a school-provided Chromebook, and I decided, wait a minute, how is modern music made? So I looked it up. I found a free online DAW that I messed around with, learned the basics, and then a few years pass after that, and get into FL, and
nice.
Then I got on that, and now I'm trying to move to my MPC.
Nice. Hell yeah. I like that. That's kind of cool. That's a cool story because not a lot of, you were there, not a lot of good things came out of COVID, at all.
Oh, yeah.
Businesses shut down, people's fucking lives ruined and shit, people sick, people died. And so I'm only bringing up all that crazy negative shit to show, wow, that you turned something that was so fucked into something that was great, into something that you love doing. That's cool, man. That's the type of shit I like to hear. Super cool. What who did you like to listen to as you were growing up? Who would you say are some of your influences?
I don't know. It changes so much. I'd say even every year I end up listening to something completely different.
Right.
When I first I don't even remember who I was listening to when I first started listening to music. It was pretty pretty corny rap, I'd say it is. It was not good. And then I kind of started getting into more Who did I start getting into? I started getting into I think that I got into God Hand USA, and then I think that I got into trap metal somehow.
Yeah.
And then I got into Metro, which I feel like inspires a lot of my beats now. And lately I've been listening to a lot of Crunk, a lot of Lil Jon,
Right.
and yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, I can understand the different music. It's like, growing up, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. It's like there's different alternative I listen to. There's metal. I listen to a ton of rap. I listen to a ton of EDM, electronic dance music and hit raves and shit. And I still listen to all that stuff, all those different things, except for not as much metal, I'd say, anymore. Maybe every once in a while. But I also, I'll get into, some weird old school shit, old school, German military shit from the 1500s, like the Landsknecht, and, listen to their marching songs and just different there. Listen to, how it was on their old drums and flutes, but then also listen to, modern versions of, rock. I don't know, I just like different things. It depends on what mood I'm in. But that's cool. I think it's cool to have a well-rounded taste in music and to like different things. I find that a lot of the people we listen to don't just listen to one thing. Like, if you ask even a lot of these old school rappers, they're like, I listen to this, I listen to classical, I listen to that. Like, it's cool to listen to different music. So I already asked you when you decided to start making music stuff. That was like around 12 or during the COVID and shit. Tell us about the name Sweet Tooth. How did that come about?
So Sweet Tooth comes from my addictive personality. No matter what happens, I always want more, more, more. As soon as I start making money, I want to make more money. As soon as I start getting women, I always want more. Like, just everything. I just want more.
Yes, that's awesome.
I always just have that craving,
Right? I can totally understand that too. I won't go into it all, but I used to be like on the whole negative side of that. I started doing drugs when I was young. I couldn't get enough of the shit, and it ruined my whole life. I just got off of them 8 months ago, so almost 25 years of fucking hard drugs. So I thank you. I appreciate that. But it's I also like bringing that up every now and then to people, especially on the show, because then other people will watch it, and it's there's no excuse. If you want to get sober off of shit, there's no excuse not to, because I was shooting up for 25 years and I quit. So cold turkey.
Oh, yeah.
That's hard. It's hard to do, but you can do it. Let's see here. When tell us what are your goals as a producer / artist?
Honestly, part of me is just kind of going with it.
Yeah.
I started making music, and I was like, damn, I really fucking enjoy this, and I just had so much fun with it, and I just kept doing it and doing it. And then I was like, okay, maybe I can turn this into, something. So I found SOUTHSIDE MIKO, and I talked to him for a while, and I feel like that right now is actually when I'm finally, taking the steps to, go professional.
Hell yeah. That's cool, man. Especially you love doing it. It when a person can find something that they really, really love doing and then make it into a profession for it. Dude, you'll yeah, there's work involved, but it's not real work, going to a job and having to work for it's cool. That's some of the reasons I like doing the show and just growing my own weed and shit, because I can just do my own thing, and it's something I love doing. I absolutely love it. So, what is your favorite thing about making beats?
My favorite what? Sorry.
Oh, my bad. What's your favorite thing about making beats or making music?
I think that it's just a great way to turn something out of nothing,
Yes.
I feel like that it's really just no matter what I do or how I place it, even say you're somebody placing down loops, right? You're still creating something. And the more work you put into it, I'd say the more personalized it is. But at the end of the day, you're still making something that that you like to hear, and
Yes.
I think that that's just kind of crazy in and of itself. Like,
Yeah. Music to me is a trip because, like, scientifically, they've never figured out, like, it's like scientists are weird. They can't figure out what its real role in society is. But I mean, anybody who loves music, it's spiritual. It's fucking it's
mhm.
in the heart. It comes from your heart. Like, I don't know. Like, it's I music is just. And then I'll look at it like, wow, think of like what other things us think humans like. We'll make these songs or we'll make beats and shit. And like, dude, listen to these noises I can make, but it's more than that. It's like it's like a whole thing. It's a story. Even songs without words, like it's like this whole thing, story or play that's put on, and like I don't. It's amazing, and people will flock to it because it's cool, and it like there's just something about music that holds everything together for me, and for a lot of people. So I don't understand how scientists try to study it like that. It doesn't make sense. You can't. You just gotta feel it. There's nothing you can really break down in a scientific experiment. I don't think. But what's if you could work with anybody in the industry, who would you want to work with? You can name one person, a bunch of people.
I would have to say that my number one is Metro, because, like, oh my god, those melodies are just, they're fucking nuts.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, that's cool. Um, is it hard to get traction in the music industry as you're starting out?
I feel like that it really depends on what you're doing to get traction, you know?
Sure.
If you're able to, like, actually do the things required, like post daily,
Yeah.
stuff like that, because I was doing that for a while, and boom, my engagement went up like a ton. Like, I was getting 70% non-followers. I was getting likes out the wazoo from people I didn't even know,
Right.
and just all sorts of stuff. And like just doing that and like actually creating content, like I feel that you can get traction decently easily as long as you're making real content. But if you're just sitting there posting like there's this beat, there's this beat, you know, the blank audio file
Right.
type post, like I don't think that those really do anything. And so you gotta like actually make content, something that people want to watch, not an ad for your music.
Yeah. See, I like your thinking. And I like that you said all that. That's why I asked these questions. So, the next generation out there, people out there wanting to do it themselves, can have an idea of like the framework for it. And like, yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Like, you can't just be like, here's this and expect everybody to love the post. It's about when you personalize it and make it like this big deal in a post and do some things on it. Like, it gets way more. I need to do that with more of my shit too. Sometimes I just get lazy and think here, but I need to actually get into like dialing it in more and shit like that. So I'm glad I asked you that because that reminded me of like I personally need to do that too and just dial it in more and make it more personal. What would do you have any advice for the next generation coming into it?
If you're getting into it for the money, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yes.
I see it all the time. I see people all the time, and they're like, "Dude, I'm going to make so much money off of this," and then they're like, "Oh, dude, the money's not anything," and I'm like, "Yeah, no shit."
Right. And
Like I'm sitting here doing it for fun. I know damn well this shit doesn't bring in money.
see, but I think those are the guys who aren't in it for the money or just for the sake of money. Those are the better artists and the better producers because their heart's in it.
Yeah, 100%. I have like I think that I have 2 playlists that are dedicated only to underground artists, like people under 100 monthly listeners.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And all of them are great songs. They're all great people
Oh yeah.
who are just having fun, making music,
Yeah.
expressing themselves.
Hell yeah. I listen to a ton of underground stuff. I don't care if somebody's multi-platinum or if they're just starting out. If they're dope, they're dope and they deserve a shot. Like that's that's why I wanted to have you on here too, because I got to hear some of your stuff and it was super dope. Where can we hear more of it at? Like, where can the listeners and myself too find more of your music, or as it comes out, where should we be watching for it?
I feel like that as things are released, I'll definitely be posting them. I'll definitely be adding people who, use the productions, and other than that, I really haven't posted very many of my beats. I probably definitely should,
Yeah, well, I love it so
Yeah.
far. So, like, yeah, we won't definitely. Wait, I know I'm excited to hear it. Other people that have heard it, that anybody I've seen, they're excited to hear it. So yeah, when we'll definitely be looking forward to any of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Did you have anything that you want to add?
Nothing in particular that I can think of.
Sure. All right, no problem. I just always like to ask that just in case there's something. We'll probably close up right here. I wanted to give another shout out to Southside MIKO for setting this up and helping me, find new artists and new producers that are dope. Like, this is what I want the show to be about, and like, just bringing people's music to light, that and getting it out there, and fucking having other people check it out, and, like, getting a perspective from the person who makes it. Because to me, I'm just fascinated with music, and I like to get a person's mind frame, and just kind of like, where does this music come from? How does this come about? Who's this person behind this?
Yeah.
And so I appreciate you being on here, man. It's totally been an honor to have you on the Honor Show, and you're welcome on here anytime. You're cool as fuck. Your music's cool as fuck. So you've always got an open platform here. Anytime you want to come back, if you drop music and you want to talk about it on here, when more has come out, I can do some reviews of it, and do some reactions and shit like that. So
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
yeah, for sure, man. You have a great night, and again, thank you for being on here. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me on here, man.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me.
All day, for sure, man. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks.